So please inform all the remaining members to immediately join, please. Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
So inform all the others also to join quickly. Only 29 have joined until till now. Please inform others to immediately join. So what was the last class content we have discussed? What was the last class content? We are discussing about the linear data structures and non-linear data structures, isn't it? Are you able to hear me? So what is a linear data structure? What are the examples of linear data structures we have discussed? Arrays, linked list, stacks and queues are the examples of linear data structures we have discussed. What are the examples of non-linear data structures we are being discussing? The first non-linear data structure is a tree.
Trees and graphs.
Trees and graphs. The first one is a tree. What is a tree? It is a linear data structure which organizes the given data elements in a hierarchical manner, level by level, which organizes the given data elements level by level. That type of data structure is called as tree, as we have already seen, isn't it? So see, it organizes the given data elements, especially one element should be there at the top of the tree, the first level, that is called as the root of the tree, and all the remaining elements are arranged in the bottom levels. The level 2 are connected to the level 1 nodes, the level 3 are connected to level 2 nodes, likewise the level n nodes are connected to level n-1 nodes, as already we have discussed. At level 1, the starting node is called as the root of the tree, and all the remaining nodes are called as the subtrees of the root. So what are the subtrees of A? B and C are the subtrees of A. What are the subtrees of B? Whatever may be the childs of that particular node, all the childs can be called as the subtrees. So what are the subtrees of B? D and E are called as subtrees of B.
Subtrees of B.
Whereas F and G are called as the subtrees of C. Likewise, each and every element can be organized through the parent and child kind of relationship. What is the kind of relationship that is existed among the elements? What kind of relationship is existed among the given data elements through a tree? Parent and child relationship, as already we have told. What is the parent of B and C?
A.
What is the parent of D and E?
B.
B. What is the parent of F and G?
B.
What is the parent of C? What about the remaining members? Only 45 joined. Today's strength is only 43. 45? Today's strength is only 45. Today's strength is only 45? మాట్లాడండి అమ్మా. వినిపిస్తుందా? Are you able to listen to me? Please respond. ఎందుకు అంత టైం తీసుకుంటున్నారు? ఈ రోజు స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అంతేనా? 45 ఏనా? So see, what is the next kind of data structure?
No.
The next kind of data structure is a graph. We have discussed about tree. The tree organizes the given data elements in a parent-child kind of relationship, and especially level by level arrangement can be done. The starting level node is called as the root of the tree, and all the remaining levels are connected to the previous level. The next level nodes are called as the childs, and the previous level nodes are called as the parents, as already we have discussed. Did you understand what is the meaning of tree?
Yes, ma'am.
Hierarchical order.
Hierarchical order and parent-child kind of relationship is existed. The next kind of non-linear data structure is a graph. What is the next kind of nonlinear data structure? Graph.
Graph.
Graph. It is applied in almost all normal physical kind of things which we are going to see in our real life. For example, you are going to use the Google Map today. Are you able to know what is the meaning of Google Map? Do you have Google Map app in your cell phones or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Google Map is installed to your cell phones or not? Whenever you have opened the Google Maps, all the cities are marked, and between the cities there is an edge. There is a line connecting from one city to another city. That is also one of the example of graph. Cities are nodes and the lines are called as the edges. Google Map is also one of the example of graph, isn't it? So the graph is able to be applicable in normal life scenarios such as Google Maps. It can be applied in geography, it can be applied in chemistry, it can be applied in all the engineering field. That much important the graph is, and you are going to study about the graphs in your next semester. Okay. So now I am going to define what is a graph. A graph can be defined as an ordered pair. An ordered pair. Ordered pair is normally depicted by means of the parenthesis. Ordered pair is normally depicted by means of the parenthesis. What is the meaning of pair? Pair means it consisting of two elements. Are you able to understand what is the meaning of pair? Pair means it consisting of two elements and it is ordered pair. Ordered pair means the order of the elements is also important. What is the first element in this order? B is the first element and E is the second element. So a graph can be defined as an ordered pair. The first element is the vertex set and the second element is the edge set. G of V comma E. A graph G can be defined as a collection of vertices represented by the vertex set V and a collection of edges that is represented by the edge set E. Okay. What is the definition of graph? A graph can be defined as ordered pair as V comma E. What is V? V is a set of vertices. What is E? E is a set of edges. E is a set of edges. Okay. Did you understand? Did you understand the definition of graph now?
Ma'am.
Okay. Okay. After that, now we are going to see how the graphs are being written. Edge, already you know, G is a collection of V comma E. E means collection of
Vertices.
E.
Set of edges.
Set of edges. What is
Edges, ma'am.
ఏమా అంత ముందు ఓపెన్ చేసి ఉంచుతున్నారా లింక్ 10 minutes టైం వస్తుంది అంత ముందే ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నారా సో వాట్ ఈస్ ఈ
Yes,
ఈజ్
ma'am. One
ఓకే వాట్ ఈస్ అన్ ఈ ఈజ్
set of edges.
edges. What is V set of
Verticals.
vertices ని కనెక్ట్ చేసే దాన్నే ఎడ్జ్ అంటాం. An edge is the connecting a pair of vertices. Two vertices are being connected by an edge. If you see once a graph, then you can clearly understand here. So here the vertices are being labeled with the alphabets. You can label the vertices by means of anything. Here the vertices are being represented through circles. Vertices ని మనం ఎలా డ్రా చేస్తామమ్మా?
Circles.
So that circles can be labeled. What is the meaning of labeling? Naming. నేమ్ మన ఇష్టం వచ్చిన పేర్లు పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ గూగుల్ మ్యాప్ లో అనుకోండి వర్టిసెస్ ఏం తీసుకుంటాము? సిటీస్ ని వర్టిసెస్ గా తీసుకుంటాం. ఆ సిటీస్ ఏ అయితే సిటీస్ కి మధ్య రూట్ ఉందో ఆ రెండు సిటీస్ ని ఒక ఎడ్జ్ ద్వారా కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాము. లైక్ ద డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ ద అప్లికేషన్ we can take vertex regarding that application. We can consider an edge regarding that application. Did you understand what is the purpose of graph and how the graphs are being created?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here in my example graph, I have labeled the vertices as alphabets. What is the first vertex? What is the vertex you are being seen? A, B, C,
A.
B, C, D, E. In the graph, the vertices are represented through circles. Here within my example, how many circles are there? How many vertices are there?
5.
All of you please respond. 5 to 6 members కాదమ్మా, క్లాస్ అందరూ ఏదో ఒక టైంలో రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వాలి. నేను అందరినీ చూస్తా ఉన్నాను, ఏ రోల్ మెంబర్స్ రెస్పాండ్ అవుతున్నారు. ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. అందరికీ కోసం కదా చెప్పేది, ఒకరి కోసం కాదు కదా. సో దట్ యూ అంటే ఆన్లైన్ మోడ్ లో ఉంటున్నాం కాబట్టి, ఆఫ్లైన్ అయితే డైరెక్ట్ గా ఐ టు ఐ కాంటాక్ట్ ఉంటుంది, ఎవరు వింటున్నారు లేదో తెలుస్తూ ఉంటది. మిమ్మల్ని అలర్ట్ చేయడం కోసమే క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతూ ఉంటాం. ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. ఓకేనా?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
మళ్ళీ ఆ ముగ్గురు నలుగురు తప్పితే మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఎవరు ఆన్సర్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, సో హియర్ హౌ మెనీ సర్కిల్స్ ఐ హావ్ డ్రాన్? 5 circles. That means 5 vertices are there. An edge can be defined as the connection between a pair of vertices. రెండు vertices ని కనెక్ట్ చేసేదాన్ని మనం ఏమంటామా? ఎడ్జ్ అంట. సో హియర్ సో డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ ద కనెక్షన్, మనకి ఎక్కడెక్కడి నుంచి ఏ వర్టిసెస్ కి కనెక్షన్స్ పెట్టాలో ఆ వర్టిసెస్ ని మాత్రమే మనం కనెక్ట్ చేయాలి త్రూ అన్ ఎడ్జ్. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక సిటీ నుంచి ఇంకొక సిటీకి మాత్రమే రూట్ ఉంది అనుకోండి, ఆ రెండు సిటీకి మధ్యనే ఎడ్జ్ పెట్టాలి. ద ఎడ్జ్ కెన్ రిప్రజెంట్ ద కరస్పాండింగ్ మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ మై గ్రాఫ్. గూగుల్ మ్యాప్ లో ఎడ్జ్ ఏంటి? ఏ సిటీ నుంచి ఏ సిటీకి కనెక్షన్ ఉందో అది ఎడ్జ్ అనమాట. అర్థమవుతుందా?
Yes, ma'am.
So here, okay. So here, what are the vertices I have connected? A and D are connected, and D and B are connected. A and B are connected, and A and E are connected, and E and C are connected. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, a graph can be defined as a set of vertices. So here, what is the vertex set V now? In my graph, what is the vertex set now? A, B, C, D, E is the vertex set, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
What is my vertex set in my graph? A, B, C, D, E is the vertex set, isn't it? Collection of vertices.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the edges
Yes,
I am
ma'am.
having? How many edges I am having? A to B 1, D to B 1, A to B another, B to C, C to E, and A to E. 6 edges are there. 6 edges are there. Now, did you understand the concept of edge and vertex now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
and after that,
ma'am.
here in a graph, as opposite to that of your tree, the tree depicts the kind of parent to child relationship. Here in the kind of graph, no such kind of parent child relationship. A complex type of relationship is being existing. Any node can be connected to any another node. There doesn't exist any kind of parent to child relationship. That is the difference between trees and graphs. So here you can connect A to any another node. There is no such kind of restriction that a particular parent can be connected to particular child. Did you understand the difference between trees and graphs?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
In the kind of tree, you can have a parent-child relationship. But in the kind of graph, no such kind of parent-to-child relationship exists. Any node can be connected to any another node. Any node can be connected to any another node. Which two nodes here means vertices? Nodes here means
Vertices.
vertices. The vertices which are connected, those can be called as the adjacent vertices and neighbor vertices. Those can be called as the adjacent vertices or neighbor vertices. ఎవరైతే కనెక్ట్ చేయబడి ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళని ఏమంటామమ్మా? adjacent vertices and
Neighbor
neighbor vertices. So here
Neighboring vertices.
okay, so here within your example, what are the neighbor vertices? What are the neighbor vertices in your graph?
A, B, C, R.
AB, AD, BD, BC,
B, C,
AE, and and
BC.
ఏమ్మా ఆల్ ద రిమైనింగ్ మెంబర్స్, నేను నాలుగు ముగ్గురునే చూస్తున్నాను, మిగతా వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా మాట్లాడండి. మిగతా వాళ్ళకి అర్థమవుతుందో అర్థం కావట్లేదు అందరికి. So please respond all of you while I am seeing how many of you are responding. What are the edges and vertices in my graph?
AB.
BC.
మా మిగతా వాళ్ళు 76, 83, 65, 89 మీరు ఎప్పుడు మాట్లాడరా ఇంకా? So see here, this is another example graph. So normally these are the types of graphs I can have. As already you know, a graph is a ordered pair of vertex set and edges set. That means collection of vertices, collection of edges will make a graph. What is a graph? Collection of vertices V, collection of edges E will form my graph Z. Okay, all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
So here we are having different types of graphs here. Directed graph, undirected graph, simple graph, weighted graph, connected graph and non-connected graph. We will see what is the difference between them through these examples. So clearly observe. So here this is called as the first figure is called as directed graph. The second figure is called as undirected graph. What is the directed graph means? If the edge is directed, if all the edges of a graph are directed, if the edges are having the direction, that type of graph is called as the directed graph. If the edges are not directed, that type of graph is called as the undirected graph. ఏమో అర్థమవుతుందా? ఎడ్జెస్ అన్నిటికీ కూడా డైరెక్షన్ అనేది ఉంటే that is called as the directed graph. If all the edges are undirected, that is called as undirected graph.
Undirected graph.
ఇక్కడ చూడండి అమ్మా, ఇక్కడ ఒకసారి నేను చెప్తున్నాను వినండి అమ్మా. ఈ సెకండ్ గ్రాఫ్ లో V1 to V3 తీసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి. V1 to V3 is an edge or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So how can you consider this V1 to V3, whether it is V1 to V3 or V3 to V1? ఏదైనా స్పెసిఫిక్ డైరెక్షన్ చూపిస్తున్నామా? అది V1 నుంచి V3 కి వెళ్తుంది, అదే విధంగా V3 నుంచి V1 కూడా వెళ్తుంది కదా?
Yes, ma'am.
There is no specific direction. There is no specific direction. Likewise, consider if all the edges are likewise V1 to V2. What does it mean? That is, it is maybe from V1 to V2 or it may be from V2 to
V2 to V1.
V1. Okay, now